Hi guys, Ben here from Making a Millionaire. Today I have a shorter video for you, but I want to discuss a very important topic of why you need a powerful why to be successful with money. So you can know everything there is to know about managing money, crunching the numbers, all that technical knowledge, but to be successful with money, you need a why. A why is simply an external motivation that is more powerful than any of your fears and self-doubts that you might have about your ability to manage money. Your why will push you to do the things that you don't want to do, but you know that you have to achieve your financial goals. In this video, I'm going to show you how to discover your why. So here's the truth. Managing money is not that complicated. To have a successful relationship with money, you don't need to be an expert on financial issues. You just need to have a basic understanding of a few fundamental concepts. You need to have a system in place to monitor your spending, to create a budget that locks in your goals, have an emergency fund, have a proven method to pay off debt, put money into investments that you can stick with for the long term, and find more ways to increase your income while avoiding lifestyle inflation. That is really the only concepts you need to be great with managing money. That's it. Managing money is simple. But managing money is hard. Just because something is simple does not mean it's easy. Managing money is both at the same time simple and hard, in the same way that getting in shape and being healthy is both simple and hard. If you want to get into good shape, it's not that difficult what you have to do. You have to exercise and eat healthy food. But why are so few people in shape, even if they know it's a rather simple process? Because it's hard to actually get the motivation to do what you need to do every single day. If you want to be in good shape, you can't just go to the gym for a week and eat healthy 2 days a week. It's something you need to commit to every single day, and that's what makes it hard. Managing money is the exact same thing. You need to do what you need to do every day, and that's what makes it so hard, and that's why you need a why. Something that's going to push you on those days where you know, I probably shouldn't spend money on X, Y, or Z. If you don't have a why, there's nothing really preventing you from saying, you know what, screw it, I'll spend money on this today. In the same way someone might say, yeah, I'll have this cheeseburger today, but I'll get back in the gym tomorrow, and we know how that works. You need to be consistent and every single day. So having that why is really helpful with that. So an example of a really bad why for managing money is just wanting to be rich. If your only motivation for managing money is simply to be rich and to have really nice things, I don't know that is going to be powerful enough to keep you going on those things you need to do on the days where you really just don't want to do it. So in my experience, family has been a powerful why for me. For example, in 2012, I was $50,000 in debt. And I was finishing my master's degree and at the same time trying to financially support my parents who had just recently gone through a bankruptcy. It was a really difficult time in my life, particularly financially. If my only motivation at that point was simply to get rich and drive a fancy car or live in a big old house, I don't know that I really would have been able to make it through that year in 2012 when I was finishing my master's and had all of these things on my plate. But I did make it through, and 8 years later, I am financially successful. My wife and I have several properties. We're investing aggressively every month. All of our debt is paid off. So what was able to kind of push me through to that point in 2012 to where I am now is having a strong why, which is family. So back then it was my parents were my why then, and today in 2020 my why is my son who was recently born. So here's the next thing about having a why. Once you figure out what your why is, the next thing is you need to have a reminder of that why with you. So I'm going to show you real quick a little reminder I have of my why that I see every single day. So here's an example of my why and how I keep it close. Right on the desktop of my computer is my why, which is my newborn son. That is my motivation to do the right things financially. If for any reason I change my background desktop, I also have right on here a little icon that is titled My Why. When I click on it, my son is the image that pops up, and if I ever need a reminder as to why I am doing these difficult financial choices that seem really hard, I think about my why and I think about my son, and it makes it worth it to me. So the question remains for you is, what is your why? Remember, the easiest part of personal finance is the technical aspects of managing money. Anyone can learn, how much you need in an emergency fund and how to put in an investment plan. You can get people to help you with that. It's not overly complicated once you figure out a few basic concepts. But having the right why is so important in terms of not only having a plan is nice. Remember the old Mike Tyson quote, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face. And then when people get punched in the face, and most people abandon their plan. And life, I guarantee you, at some point or another, is going to punch you in the face. And if you have a strong why, you're going to have a much better chance of getting back up and doing the things you need to do. So I would love to hear from you guys. What's your why? Let me know. Leave it in the comments below. And I'd love to have this discussion about what's a strong financial motivation for you to do the things you need to do. So that's going to do it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. And I will see you guys again next time.